Gohan was the most powerful character in Dragon Ball Z. Then he got mollywopped because of his own arrogance. I am talking about the fight between Super Buu and Ultimate Gohan. Or is it Mystic Gohan? Anyways, it's been over 20 years since I saw this as a teenager, and it still pisses me off. So if you're an old millennial like me, get ready to relive this memory. Without a doubt, this was one of the most badass moments in Dragon Ball Z, but also one of the most meaningless and disrespectful in all of anime. But before I rant about one of my favorite characters in all of media, please consider liking and subscribing. Alright, let's go over why Gohan went from the savior to never saving his dignity ever again. Before we even go over the actual fight, let's cover what happened prior to this battle. So we know that Gohan got nerfed during this arc as he completely stopped training after the Cell Saga. And now this pink blob thing is wreaking havoc all over the world. The Z fighters are doing everything they can to stop this thing. Vegeta just blew himself up for no reason. Super Saiyan 3 Goku couldn't even defeat Fat Buu. Gotenks is absolutely getting mollywopped. All we have left is Gohan as a true and final last resort. So, Gohan goes through training with the Z Sword under the guidance of the Supreme Kai. When I saw this as a kid, I thought this was gonna lead to some heroic Final Fantasy type shit. But after an episode and a half training with his weapon, Gohan ends up breaking it to unlock Old Kai. And now Super Buu has been formed, who is much more cynical and powerful. Old Kai sees what is happening down on Earth and tells everybody that he can unlock Gohan's maximum potential. Gohan is truly our last hope. Alright, so we got something really epic building. This whole arc we went through a slice of life filler focusing on Gohan and his love life. We see the daily challenges Gohan has to go through without the daily presence of his father. He becomes the man of the household, taking care of his little brother and his mother. Gohan is officially the protagonist of the show. His true power is really about to be unveiled. But wait, we have to go through 13 whole episodes of meditating and dancing. But hey, all this is going to lead to something. I just know it. Right? Right? After Gohan does his epic power up, he changes into his dad's uniform. I don't know about you, but I truly love it when Gohan rocks his dad's gi. The classic purple alluding to Piccolo is dope, but something about Gohan rocking that orange is just something special. Alright, so Gohan shows up in front of Majin Buu and says the most badass line in the entire series.
So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu?
Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
After this, Gohan is absolutely piercing up Majin Buu with combos, flips, and so much confidence. But wait, this kind of looks familiar. Gohan then gets absorbed by Majin Buu. Vegeta is my favorite character in the entire series, and I love that he came back to help Goku, but this whole thing was just a waste of time. We spent almost 20 episodes building up to the mystical power behind Gohan, and it's just used for Goku to come back and save the day. Look, I'm not mad, but I felt so blue-balled as a kid when I watched this, and I was already going through puberty. And as a result, we get a timeless character of Vegito, but oh my god, this was just so disrespectful to Gohan. Can you really blame Gohan? He acted like this because he believed his whole entire world was wiped away. His girl, his mom, his friends, all of them destroyed by Majin Buu. He didn't want to just defeat Majin Buu. He wanted to humiliate him. He wanted to make him suffer. But I feel this conveys the irony of Gohan's character. When he's locked in, he's absolutely untouchable. But at the same exact time, he always leaves himself vulnerable, and he or someone else will suffer. Truthfully, I don't think Old Kai really did much to Gohan to untap his power. Gohan had that all along. He had to be in the right flow state for it to happen. He just couldn't let go of his main flaw, his ego.